know, I guess it's changing. It's changing as the kids get older.
What Ohio ice cream is the best ice cream?
And I'm gonna tell you more about what happened in just a little bit. But suffice it to say, there is a fire involved.
You don't realize, like, seriously, how massive that aircraft is.
It's so massive.
And I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun.
I'm trying to think. This is the pad here,
What number?
324.
All right.
But if I pull in,
No, you need to pull forward so I can.
you know what? The vehicle, like I think our vehicle goes on the other side. It's weird.
All right, pull in over there then, and then
Or I'll just
go.
yeah, we're gonna have to go
you could.
around and then because that's where everybody's parking their cars is on this cement pad. Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I gotta park like next to the Brave, basically. It looks like.
Do this my way, I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
So welcome to the state of Ohio. Now, this has got to be the most bougie campground we have ever stayed in. And here's an interesting thing. We weren't supposed to be here. I'm very surprised that we got in here, and I'm gonna tell you more about what happened in just a little bit. But suffice it to say, there is a fire involved, just lots going on in this episode. You're gonna wanna stay tuned. Trinity brought home bacon.
Bacon? Where's the bacon?
You want bacon?
I want bacon.
All right, let's see. What do we have? Yeah.
Give the dog some bacon.
You got bacon? Bacon?
Yes.
What Trinity brought for you.
I love you, Trinity.
Ask a sit.
Give it to me.
Come on, Mom. Some seasoning.
Nom,
Good
nom,
boy.
Nom, nom, nom.
All right, so this is an interesting story of how we came to be here. So we were spending a few days in the Dayton, Ohio area, and interesting facts. There's some pretty cool stuff to see here in Ohio, which you would think Ohio, like really, what's in Ohio? But we got some fun stuff coming because amazing things that are here. But the KOA that we had booked at, because there's not a lot of options for campgrounds in this area, actually texted us a few days ago because they had a fire and had no power to the campground because of the fire. And coming off of a couple of days of boondocking with Harvest Host, we really wanted to be able to set up with full power, full hookups so we could do laundry, all of that. And so this was really one of the only options that we had. And the shocking part is that it is a weekend. We are here on a Friday, Saturday night, and that there was actually availability, which I have never run into in the last 4 years now of living this lifestyle of trying to find a last minute campground reservation on a weekend in July. So kind of an interesting thing, I guess, maybe about just what's going on in the RV industry. Are there less people on the road this summer? Is this just maybe a less popular destination? I don't know. It's like pretty full. Who knows? But feel pretty fortunate that we were able to get a last minute reservation. This is definitely the most bougie campground we've ever stayed at. So we'll show you more of that in just a little bit. But first, we are headed to the world's largest aviation museum and it's got some pretty special things that we're going to tell you about when we get there.
Even when we have to change our camping plans last minute, one thing that doesn't change is being able to get a good night's rest. This is why we love our mattress from rvmattress.com. We have the Aurora Luxe Hybrid mattress, and it's been great having a mattress that has all the comforts of home because let's face it, our RV is our home. The process to have it shipped to us and then get it in the RV was super simple. Their mattresses come rolled up in a box and wrapped in plastic. So when our mattress arrived, we hoisted it in the RV, unwrapped the plastic, and it poofed right up. Now, we realize that many of you might be a part-time RVer, so what about when you're not on the road? One thing we realized is we were sleeping better in our RV than we were at our Glamper hideaway vacation rental. So we went through brooklynbedding.com, which is RV Mattress's parent company, to get another mattress for our home base, and then upgraded all of the mattresses in the Glamper hideaway to Brooklyn Bedding, so when we're hosting our guests, they're getting a restful night's sleep as well. One of the things we love about RV Mattress is they have a factory right in Arizona. They ship for free and come with a 10-year warranty. So we're set on mattresses now for a very long time. Because we want this channel to be a resource for you in the RV community, we've partnered with RV Mattress for a 25% off discount for our viewers. You can learn more at rvmattress.com/grateful. Use the code GRATEFUL and save, or visit the link in the description below. And a huge thanks to RV Mattress for sponsoring this video and their continued support of our channel. Now back to the video, and I can't wait to show you some more of the amazing things that we found in Ohio.
So we are here at the National Museum of the Air Force. Now this is near Dayton, Ohio. Now, the exciting thing about this is absolutely free. So free admission, free parking. You can come check this out with no cost at all. Now there's over 350 different air vehicles, missiles, all sorts of things to explore. It has 19 acres of indoor space. So you could literally spend several days here taking in everything that there is to see. And the cool thing is right now in 2023, it's the 100-year anniversary. So there's lots of really cool special displays, things that are going on for the 100-year anniversary. One of the things that's pretty cool about being able to do this type of thing and this lifestyle is we've got a kiddo that's pretty enthused about aviation right now. So being able to come to a place like this, explore, expose him to all of this, really expand his horizons, is just a great way to be able to propel him into what could potentially be a career in aviation.
Which one?
I like this one. He's a scared cat. He's on a bomb and he's winking.
Mr. Bill said there's more to come, so I can't see what bombs are big.
Big bombs. So behind me is the Boxcar B-29, which this is the actual airplane that dropped the atomic bomb on Nagasaki, and they have that here at the Museum of the Air Force. So pretty cool little replica, well, not replica, pretty cool piece of history right here. Thoughts on women in the Air Force?
Everything is so late. Like, they only allowed them to vote in 1920. Like, it's like really late in history, and it shouldn't be.
You've probably heard us mention the phrase experiences over things, and it isn't just a catchphrase, but it's our life philosophy. We choose experiences like these over collecting more stuff. We are lucky that two of our Grateful Glamper insiders, who are aviation enthusiasts, were able to join in on this experience with us and share with us and our kids even more information about the history and mechanical aspects of these aircrafts.
What are you saying about that B1
The B-52.
or B-52?
That you hear people talk about the B-52 or whatever, and just not knowing much about airplanes, you don't realize, like, seriously how massive that aircraft is. This display over here, I think, is really just like sobering, because it talks about just those that were missing in action and the prisoner of war, and that we had, when we say we, you know, the United States, we had a couple of different prisoners of war that were held, for one for over 7 years and one for over 9 years. And I just can't imagine being imprisoned in another country, being mistreated for that long and not giving up hope that you would be rescued and that you would come home. And they eventually did. And so, I don't know, I think like when you experience something like this, it just brings some of those things back, where you realize how privileged we are to be in this country, and the debt of gratitude we really do owe our military for fighting for our freedoms, and some of them sacrificing in that way so that we can enjoy what we have today.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, what kind of plane are you in?
F-16 fighter pilot. I'm correct.
Okay.
This is your throttle.
16 fighter pilot.
F-16. Yeah, fighter. Okay, so this is your throttle.
Wait a second, don't start it.
It's kind of comfortable. Weird.
Is it comfy?
So they have a bunch of amazing planes back in this presidential area that you can actually walk through, including a retired Air Force One plane. So we're gonna come walk through it. Now, small note, if you are claustrophobic, if you can't do tight spaces, then be aware. They have like plexiglass on the sides where things are pretty narrow, and so it can just be one of those things where you might not want to do it if you're claustrophobic, but if you don't mind, it's a pretty cool experience.
It's old, but it's still pretty nice for an old plane.
The technology's old on that one, so they have upgraded since, but
Yeah.
Expected it to have a little bit more class than.
Dad, it's like really old.
Yeah.
I barely made it through.
Yeah, it was tight quarters. It was
I
cool.
feel like Air Force One.
So, in Ohio, Graders has been around for quite a while in Cincinnati, so I brought a couple of choices here. You have to kind of go Buckeye Blitz, so it's like the Ohio Buckeye thing.
Yep.
Graders tends to be a little chocolatey, so
Okay.
that's what we have here. And then Jenny's, a couple selections from them out of Columbus.
Okay.
And so they do a little bit more broad kind of flavors, I would say. And so we're going to do a taste test, and we'll see which one folks like the best.
All right.
What Ohio ice cream is the best ice cream? And let you know.
I'm not very popular in Cincinnati by saying these things, but
So far, I feel like the Graters is winning out because it has more like chunky stuff in the ice cream.
I don't know.
This birthday cake actually has like cake pieces, not just like sprinkles in it. So good. And the Buckeye's good too. Now, not dissing on the Jenny's. Jenny's is still good too.
That's my favorite, Jenny's.
So your favorite's the Jenny's so far.
My
Which one is
favorite is the Jenny's salty caramel. This is one. This is Bill's favorite too. But right there, this is good. What's your favorite, Trinity?
I don't have a favorite. I don't
You don't have
really
a
like
favorite?
any of them.
She's not a
All
fan.
right, not a fan. What's your favorite, Dakota?
Oh wow, I've used the Buckeye Jack. I want to taste that. All right.
All right, so we just got back to the RV after going to the Air Force Museum. So we are packing a lot in one day today because part of this lifestyle for us is really, I don't know, I guess it's changing. It's changing as the kids get older, and we're trying to do more things that are different bucket list items than when we first started. We've almost hit all of the lower 48 states now, which was a bucket item list that we've kind of almost checked off. So now we have a bucket item list of visiting all of the baseball stadiums in the US. So tonight, Stadium 6 on the list. Gonna go see the Reds take on the Brewers.
And then tomorrow, we head to our next stop in Ohio. And I'm super excited for that too. Lots to come on that. So, just gonna have to stay tuned, subscribe, all the things, because we got lots of fun info coming your way, especially if you're a family with older kids, teens, or maybe you have grandkids that fit that category. Great things that you can do to enjoy this lifestyle and keep them wanting to keep traveling.
It's right there. All you can eat stand, Trinity.
Oh.
So there was a rain delay starting the game, and they had to tarp the field, and so it's been about an hour since the game was supposed to start. Rain is now cleared. They untarped the field, and there's like the most gorgeous rainbow, so we're hoping that's like a really good omen for the Reds tonight, since they're the home team. Always root for the home team when we come to see these guys at their home stadium. So go Reds!
Show me what you got.
Wait, you got it? I don't have it. No.
That's what I like. I don't know where it was.
No, I have it on video. Oops. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Jackie.
Can I tell the people that you're having diarrhea? On camera? Dad's having diarrhea and I have to pee.
It's the joys of having one bathroom,
Uh-huh.
4 people.
Especially since 2 of them like to poop a lot.
Here we go. Total inside info, huh?
I love the RV life. It's the best life. I get to go for walks in the campground, eat bacon, and smell all the new smells.
So, lesson learned. Sometimes you have to pivot when living this lifestyle. Be sure to tune in next week when we have a little accident shortly after arriving at our campground.